This is EBC Sports International, this week's stories. Serena Williams fined for emotional outburst at the US Open Finals. The NFL kicks off new season. Cranksworks World Tour culminates in Whistler, Canada. The World Surf League Championships in Lemoore, California. NBA star Tony Parker shares basketball skills with French youth. Plus, Lebanese arm wrestlers bring custom tradition into competition. Hey everybody, I'm Michael Hudson bringing you sports news from around the globe. Let's start with tennis. Drama and controversy unfolded during Saturday's women's US Open final between Serena Williams and Naomi Osaka. Williams was denied a record-tying 24th Grand Slam title, losing to Japan's Osaka in straight sets. Osaka became the first Japanese to win a Grand Slam title, but her special moment was overshadowed by Williams' emotional outburst with chair umpire Carlos Ramos. Williams' meltdown started in the second set when Ramos first called her out for receiving coaching. Williams denied being coached from her box, telling Ramos she doesn't cheat and would rather lose. Williams' coach, Patrick Mortaloglu, admitted to ESPN that he was giving her hand signals, which she was oblivious to. The second code violation occurred after Osaka broke back in the fifth game with Williams smashing her racket out of frustration, resulting to a point penalty. The emotions escalated and Williams never gained composure. Williams accused Ramos of attacking her character, insisting an apology, and called him a liar and a thief. Ramos handed her third violation for verbal abuse, and the six-time US Open champion was fined $17,000 by the USTA for the three code violations. Saturday's heated outburst was not the first for Williams at the tournament. In her 2009 semifinals match against Kim Clijsters, Williams received a warning for racket abuse and the infamous foot fault incident where she threatened a lineswoman to shove a tennis ball down her throat. In the 2011 finals against Samantha Stosur, Williams called chair umpire Eva Astoraki a loser and unattractive inside for giving her a code violation for shouting "come on" before Stosur reached the ball. The NFL season kicked off as Week 1 featured more protests during the national anthem, an opening game tie, an impressive comeback win from Aaron Rodgers of the Green Bay Packers, and the debut of one-handed running back Shaquem Griffin. Controversy persists to remain since the Nike ad aired former QB Colin Kaepernick as the face of their new campaign. Players displayed their support while President Trump took to social media to express his disgust. Despite the president's words, players from other sports share their support via social media accounts. Ratings have slipped since the president's continued criticism of the league. The season began with a large question mark whether NFL's worst franchise in previous years were going to get their first win. The Cleveland Browns, who went winless last season, nearly broke their streak of season opener losses. The Browns made history another way against the Pittsburgh Steelers, ending their game in a 21-21 tie, the first Week 1 tie since 1971. The Seattle Seahawks may not have defeated the Denver Broncos in the season opener, but they still made headlines with the debut of one-handed linebacker Shaquem Griffin. Shaquem played alongside twin brother Shaquille and started for the injured KJ Wright. Aaron Rodgers returned from a knee injury to bring the Packers back from a 20-point deficit at the half to beat the Chicago Bears 24-23 at Lambeau Field. The comeback equaled Rodgers' largest come-from-behind win of his career since trailing 20-0 against the Detroit Lions in 2015. Up next, the World Surf League Championships in Lemoore, California, and Cranksworks World Tour culminates in Whistler, Canada. We'll be right back. Welcome back. This is EBC Sports International. Over the weekend, the world's best surfers competed at the World Surf League Championships in Lemoore, California. Held at 11-time World Surf League champion Kelly Slater's ranch, the event is the 8th stop of the league tour. The competition was held on an artificial wave for the first time in league history. Brazil's GABRIEL MEDINA and Hawaii native CARISSA Moore came on top and won the event.
My dad told me before the contest, this is the hardest contest of the year, so you better do good. So feels good to get the win, and I mean, yeah, there's no words. I'm so happy right now.
Oh my gosh, I'm totally on a whole nother high right now. I'm so stoked. It's been a crazy year so far, and just to walk away with a win here, especially at the Surf Ranch Pro, is definitely an honor.
The 46-year-old Slater finished third at the event and plans to retire from competitive surfing next year.
I feel like I surfed, as far as my lefts, I surfed better on my first one. I just didn't make that end part. And the second one was kind of a funny tapering off lip, and I was sort of chasing it for a while, so I never was able to really transition out of the top very well.
Cranksworks, the mountain biking premier event touring in 4 countries each year, culminated in Whistler, British Columbia. EBC Canada correspondent Kathleen Cruz takes us through the week-long event from Whistler Blackcomb Mountain. Take a look.
Crankworx World Tour returns to Whistler, Canada for its 15th year of Crankworx competition, a jaw-dropping and extraordinary event showcasing extreme mountain biking. Crankworx is a 10-day action-packed festival showcasing high-flying tricks, adrenaline-pumping spins, and unreal stunts in the world of mountain biking. This sport is no joke as it requires years of training and dedication. Whistler was the last leg of the 4 Crankworx Tour series, which made stops in New Zealand, Austria, and France. Every year, over 300,000 spectators and fans watch the world-class mountain bike competition. Elite-level riders and newcomers alike have come from different parts of the world to compete in different events such as speed and style, enduro, numerous downhill events, giant dual slalom, ultimate pump track challenge, whip-off world championships, Canadian Open Cross Country, and Red Bull Joyride. But Crankworx is not just about competition, as there are also kids who join different downhill events. But the biggest highlight of the festival, the race to be the king and queen of Crankworx World Tour. Dubbed as the most difficult competition in mountain biking, points are tabulated from 30 men and 22 women events in the 4 aforementioned countries to win the exclusive royal title and $20,000 in prize money. Samuel Blenkinsop of New Zealand was crowned as the king of Crankworx and also named as the downhill champion. For the women's division, big star and frontrunner Jill Kintner of USA was hailed as the queen of Crankworx. Reporting from Whistler, Canada, for Eagle News, I am Kathleen Cruz. I am 1 with 25.
Thank you, Kathleen. Coming up, NBA star Tony Parker shares basketball skills with French youth, and Lebanese arm wrestlers bring custom tradition into competition. That's next. EBC Sports International will return in a moment. And we're back. This is EBC Sports International. I'm Michael Hudson. 6-time NBA All-Star Tony Parker spearheaded a children's basketball clinic in his native country of France on Saturday. Parker signed with the Charlotte Hornets over the summer after spending 17 seasons with the San Antonio Spurs. He won 4 NBA titles alongside Tim Duncan and the recently retired Manu Ginobili. Parker was named Finals MVP in 2007.
Mais j'ai décidé de changer de challenge, j'ai décidé d'aller à Charlotte parce que voilà, avec San Antonio, j'ai joué 17 ans là-bas et j'avais envie de vivre autre chose. Sinon, si on parle de retraite, oui, je suis à la retraite équipe de France, mais pas en tant que basketteur.
Parker also plans to develop an academy in Lyon, which is slated to open next year.
Donc là, on est en construction. On a fait la première pierre fin juin ou fin mai, un truc comme ça. On a posé la première pierre et donc ça sera prêt en juin 2019. Et donc le but, c'est d'accueillir à peu près entre 100 et 120 étudiants et de faire une école internationale. Donc enfin, c'est un projet ambitieux. Ça va se faire petit à petit, mais en tout cas, c'est le but. C'est un peu mon petit bébé et c'est ma façon à moi de redonner à la France.
Parce que Tony Parker, c'est depuis que je suis tout petit que je l'adore. Je regardais tous ses matchs quand il joue aux Spurs et maintenant encore. Donc je suis hyper content de le rencontrer aujourd'hui.
C'était super parce que je l'avais jamais vu. Je le voyais que dans les matchs de basket ou en photo. Et puis en fait c'était super parce que je l'ai vu en vrai, je lui ai posé des questions.
Arm wrestling to many brings back childhood memories of pinning a person's arm down and showing off one's strength, integrity, and bulging biceps. In Lebanon, the country's arm wrestling federation brings the custom tradition sport into competition. Here's more from the coastal city of Joni. Just north of the capital of Beirut, the second annual nationwide contest is organized by the country's arm wrestling federation. For many, arm wrestling is not only a playful pastime that dates back to the 19th century, it is a traditional sport that many take seriously to boost their confidence.
كنا نلعب بالمدرسة، نلعب على الطاولات، نلعب بالجامعات، رفقات بين بعض، نقعد نكابش على طاولات يعني مش هدفنا يعني مش عارفين انه نحن في عنا باور، بس وقت جينا لعبنا على طاولة كمنتخب في كبطولات بتحس غير فرق يعني عندك باور فيك تربح فيك توصل فيك تتقدم فيك تتطور يعني.
شباب وقت اللي عملوها السنة الماضية رجعت أخذت ضجة وعملوا اتحاد ويمكن نادي خصوصي وهيك لا عفاهم ورياضة تقليدية يعني بلبنان. بركي عن جد لبنان بيطلع عنده نقطة قوة بهيدي الشغلة وبيقدر يبين مثل ما عم بيصير يعني برا مثل ما طلعوا الشباب على إيطاليا وربحوا شغلة كتير بوزيتيف يعني.
أنا شاركت هالسنة ببطولة الكباش لأنه كتير بحب أنواع السبورتس كلهم وعندي باور وأنا أصلاً بتمرن. بعدين الرجال مش بس القوة لإله القوة للمرة كمان ومكملين وأكثر كمان للأقوى.
Quelque chose de nouveau au Liban et c'est très positif et c'est une chance pour les jeunes de donner de tout cœur et de montrer la tradition libanaise, la vraie tradition libanaise à travers ce jeu de bras de fer.
That's all for EBC Sports International. Tune in next time as we bring you sports news from around the globe. I'm Michael Hudson, and I'm 1 with 25.